Thanks for joining us. Looking ahead to tomorrow's game at Blackpool, been in training today, what have you guys been working on?
Yeah, well, to be honest, it was good today. The lads looked sharp today. It's the reaction I wanted in the training. I don't want people coming in moping around because Saturday's performance was a very, very good performance. Putting the ball in the net is what we lack, which is obviously the most important part of it. So today they were bright, they were breezy. All looking forward to tomorrow's game.
I imagine that's exactly what you want after disappointment. The performance was there, but the chance to put it right, so to speak, immediately.
Yeah, absolutely. On the day is exactly what you want to do. Yeah. I mean, like I said, they were just bright today. I spoke to him. I said to him, "Listen, lad, this can't happen again. You can't have that much possession. You can't have that many chances and not take something from the game." I would have been disappointed with the draw, and to lose it was even more disappointing. So over the last 2 games, we've conceded 2 chances. And it's cost us points. We should be looking at a minimum of 4 points out of them 2 games. Hope we would have been possibly at a 6 point, and we've ended up with 1. So we need to make sure that we learn from our mistakes.
And from your point of view, I presume the focus is kind of looking at why those chances haven't gone in the meantime. Is that right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, the main thing as well, being a striker, that we are creating chances. That's a very important thing for me. We are creating it. Sometimes it's mentality. Sometimes it might be good goalkeeper. I think he got man of the match there, goalkeeper. Sometimes it's just the way it is, but performance related, you'd like to think that now these performances, now the way we're building it, will get us results.
And looking at Blackpool, they've obviously come off the back of a game where they're going to be rather gutted as well, having blown a 2-goal lead. What do you expect from them? Again,
it's been a bit tough, and I've said this. I'm not trying to repeat myself in these meetings, or in these interviews, but on any given day in this league, anyone can beat anyone. It's going to be a tough game up there. It's not a great pitch, but they're a decent side. Again, similar to Cambridge, there's only a few points between us, so we want to make that, from our point of view, we want to make that gap bigger.
And I imagine they're quite a dangerous opponent in the sense of they've had a couple of games now where they've blown leads. They're going to want to prove a point as well, aren't they?
Yeah, without a doubt. And like I said, they've got some good players, play with a couple of different shapes as well, so we'll be aware of all of those situations.
And a long trip for Barnet supporters, what's your kind of message to them to try and get as many people there as possible?
Just, get up to Blackpool. If you can get up there, it's brilliant. I mean, I think we had 40 odd at the Morecambe game. So if we can get people up there and just support the team, I mean, the players really appreciate it when you get them people travelling, them supporters travelling that way and paying that sort of money. And I do remind the players about it. You've got a loyal, like I said before when I came in, there's a loyal hardcore fans here, and we want to get them back into the stadium, and we want them to travel away games as well.
And for you being kind of quite new to this role, I imagine the fact that you're going to have had 3 games in just over 2 weeks now, and you've got a couple of other Tuesdays coming up, is quite important that you're getting to see the players in competitive action as regularly as you are.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And I'm watching them all the time in training, and do you know what, they're all looking really sharp. So there is competition for places as well. No one is guaranteed a place. So there's competition. It's going to be hopefully a strong bench as well.
And that competition for places that you mentioned is obviously you've got a big squad. I presume that's how you like it, despite the fact that there are guys that are going to miss out. That there are places up for grabs, and people have got to fight hard and prove their point.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've pulled them all. Obviously, the lads that have been starting, I've got to know them a little bit better and spent a little bit more time with them. But gradually I'm getting around the squad and I'm speaking to people individually, and there's no one that is forgotten about here. So, and what I've said to them from day one, you might not even be in the 18 one week, but the following game you might be starting. And that's how I work on it. So everybody have always got a chance of being in the starting 11 and certainly in the 18.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay.